Crafty friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be doing my one little word for May. So I just loaded and recorded April, and then I went ahead and loaded that video, and then I decided when I sat here got motivated, so I just kept going and I did May as well, because it is the end of May, and I'm like, well, then I'll at least be caught up. So this May's is going to be visual connection. So the prompt says, do you have an icon or an image for your word, such as hands for giving or a light bulb for light? Having a simple visual connection to your word can be a powerful reminder of things you hope to bring into your life. Brainstorm some ideas for an icon for your word. As I was thinking through what I could do for the visual representation, is that I wanted to figure out what I could do with that. And then I was trying to think, and then I was like, oh, it just dawned on me, it became totally obvious what I wanted to do. I came up with this planner, and it's my goals planner for the year. And I started this back in January, and it's been really, really a great way for me to help me with my goals, but then also in turn help me with like staying engaged with different things. So I did a full setup video for this, so if you're interested in that, I definitely will leave it at the in the description box. Basically, I have 7 different kind of things that I'm working on for the year, and what I did for my planner video, or for the book, is I came up with, like, for each of the 7, I came up with 10 action items that I could potentially do to kind of like give myself credit for those particular aspects of the goals. So what I've been doing with that in mind is I have been coming up with planner layouts and doing different things to kind of motivate me. So I'll just flip through these really quickly. And this is a dashboard planner, and I've used this to basically plan out what I'm going to do for each of the days to kind of have a specific action item that goes along with my goals. And then what I've been doing at the end of each, or the start of each month, or the end of each month, depending on how you look at it, I am doing, so this is my planner that I use on a daily basis. This is actually only 3 months of planning. I think I have April, May, and then I have June in here, but June hasn't even gotten started yet. So I will probably need to flip over this here in a second. But basically what I've been doing each month is I take I do my monthly, which is a picture a day. And then I do the plans. So let me actually show you May's, since I'm talking about May. So I haven't done my picture of the day yet for May, but this is my May goal setting for my goals. So basically what I've done is I do kind of this little collage of words at the top. That's kind of something that I've been doing every month, and I've really been enjoying that. And then I write down some like main goals that I want to do. Haven't really done great on my, actually I did close my rings one more additional time, so I should mark that off. And then I haven't really been doing good with walking, of course. Every month I have been doing these assessments, and basically what I've done is I just created this little pie chart thing here, and each of the different sections have 10 lines, and I just use each of the lines as ways to kind of give myself credit for that particular thing. And it really has been a great representation. So this is the April's, and then I'll just show you what March's looks like. So you can kind of see there's really a lot of crafting time for this one versus this month in April. I didn't do too much. And then, kind of, so each month it kind of gives me a gauge of what I'm spending time on. Like this month, I really needed to focus for April. I needed to focus really on self-care. And I really do feel like I've done that. I did that in April. I actually went up quite a bit in April. But you know, it's kind of interesting because if you focus on one, some things, you know, aren't, you know, it's not, you're not going to have 10 in every category. But so for April, I was really low on the budget, and then I was really low on personal development. So those were some of the things that I tried to work on for May. Hence trying to do this video because, you know, it's still May and I'm trying to do personal development, and personal development to me is one of the things is doing my one little word. So I'm like, well, that's definitely my visual representation, and I'm going to do that for this. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. So what I've done is I've printed out a bigger version of that, of my pie chart, and I'm going to use my mom got me these Tombow dual brush pen grayscale, and for my birthday, so I'm going to use this to basically fill this in for the month of May. And then I do need to figure out how I'm going to put this in the book, but we're going to worry about that in a second. And then what I do is I do my currentlies. I write down all the currentlies for the month, and then I needed a couple of filler sheets because I don't really have anything to put on the side. So the way that my book is laid out is, so here's May, right? And I have my April highlights will go here, which I will fill out in a second. And then I have my, I usually have a sheet here, which actually it's over here. I have a sheet here, which will have my picture. I have my picture here. So these are 2022. So what I've been doing is I've been covering up that part and just covering it up with a picture of myself. So I'll print out my picture, and then I just need some filler things because what I'm going to do is going to be on this side, my visual icon, this thing. I'm going to put this over here somehow. I'll figure that out. Okay, so I think I have an idea. We'll see if that works. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fill out my currently and get my April done. And then I think I might print my picture. I don't really like just printing one picture because I think I only have one piece of photo paper left. So I might wait and print my picture later and add that later because I don't want to just use my one piece of photo paper just to do one picture. But so let me get this done, kind of regroup, and then I'll come back. All right, so let me just show you kind of what I do with this. I'll fill this out for you. I'll fill this out and then we'll kind of talk through what I'm going to do with it. I track what I do is I have every month I have these, I make these spreads that I have that allow me to track my goals for the throughout the month. So for instance, budget, I have a no spend day. So right here I did a no spend day on Sunday. So I went ahead and marked that. Some of the things I have that are on here are pretty like pay bills. Of course I'm going to pay all my bills. And then I have no credit card, eat at home, earn extra money, pay off a card, save money, bring lunch. So, and then budget, meal plan. So what I think I'm going to, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each of them. So I went ahead and did my no spend. I did paying my bills off. I did pay off a credit card. So I'm going to mark that one off. And I'm just using these pens to shade each line. No credit card. I think I did spend money on a credit card. So I won't mark that one off. I did save money. Okay. And then think that's actually it. I did budget, so I will put my budget because I did budget for the month. So I will also mark that one off. So I didn't do great at that one. Not really liking these pens very much. All right, so so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that for each of these items. I'm going to, oops, use these pens to map out what my goals were for the month. So I think I'm going to, let me see about using maybe this side of the pen. I don't know which side's better. Okay, so I'm going to do, we'll do self-care next, and then we'll go from there. So I will go ahead and finish this and I'll come right back. So just so you know, I am doing laundry, so you may hear the laundry. So I apologize for that. But I finished my little chart here. So I'm just going to put it in my book. Now, what I need to do is I need to cut it into 4s so that I can put it in here. So that is the problem that I'm going to have to solve for. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I'm just going to use this as like a guide. And pencil okay, so then I can cut this in half. Okay. And then I'm going to trim this off over here. Okay, so then I'm going to make sure I feel like it's going to fit. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut it and hope it fits. Really? Okay. Okay, I feel good about that. Now let's take this. I'm going to take this and cut this the same length. And then this one, so then I just need to do the same thing with this. So I need to line it up. This is harder than I expected it to be. Okay. And then, we'll take our little guide here. Mark out where to cut it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I have my little circle here. Take this out. This is going to go here. And then I don't want it to be white right here, so I think I'm going to cut this. To fit into both boxes. Okay, so there is that. That says, in this house, our best will always be good enough. And then I've got my little visual representation of what my word is. And then I think I will take this, put it on here, and then I think what I'm going to end up doing is just gluing these two pieces together. But I'm going to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to glue these two pieces together. So I'm going to do my May highlights, but I think I'm going to do that later because that was pretty stressful. So I'm going to wait until the June and then do my May highlights. Technically, it's the month's not over either, so I will do that at a later time. But okay, yeah. So I went ahead and put everything together, and I actually recorded it. But then when I was looking at the footage just now, as I was editing, the footage is really blurry, and my overhead light is really cascading a lot of glare onto these pages. So I'm hoping, I propped it up on this little book stand, so I'm hoping that'll kind of take some of the glare off, having it propped up a little bit. But I do apologize. It is what it is. I have to have light. So I did my monthlies. I did all of my April monthly. And then my currently, again, like I said in the video, I did not record. I didn't print my picture, but I will. Then I have the little acetate piece that I have, my little floral filler page there, and then this visual connection, and then we wrote in that, and then I put in my little chart. I did end up gluing this piece to the back of this because I still wanted this to be one full piece instead of doing, you know, it little half sheets. So that I will do the May in my June video. But that is my May video for my one little word May video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.